Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to But Did You Like Our Reactions? My name is Hunter.
And I'm Sid.
And today we are watching an episode of Black Mirror.
This is season 6, episode 3, I believe.
Uh huh.
It's called Beyond the Sea, named
Yes.
after one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yes, me too. And this one features Aaron Paul, who you
Yep,
love.
I love him. I think he's a solid actor.
Uh huh.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to watch this because he plays an astronaut of some kind, apparently, based on the one or two photos I've seen from this. Just
Mm-hmm.
like, promotional photos when
Yeah.
they announced it.
Yeah.
And that's all I know about this.
Good. I am very excited to get this. So you're saying that you've seen a few of the episodes.
Yes, the thing about Black Mirror is like, and rather me with anthologies is, the moment someone says, "Oh, it's an anthology thing," I'm like, "Cool." So I will just like read the descriptions and be like, "This one I am interested in,"
Oh my
and then I like watch
god.
that. So I've seen the national anthem and 15 million merits from the first season.
Okay.
I've seen Be Right Back and White Bear from the second one.
Okay.
Then I think this is from the third season. It's Nosedive, Shut Up and Dance, Hated in the Nation, which I loved by the way.
I
Hated in the
loved
Nation was
Hated
pretty great.
Nation. That's one of my favorites.
Then I saw U.S. Callister, the first Black Mirror episode with Aaron Paul in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw the Bandersnatch Choose Your Own Adventure thing.
Okay.
And that's all the Black Mirror I've seen.
You've missed so many good episodes that we're gonna have to
I
react
know,
to. You've
I know,
missed so
I
many
have
good
missed a
series,
lot of them.
and it's funny because like it is an anthology series, but they do have little Easter eggs in each episode that connect to other episodes.
Mm,
So, yeah, we're
yeah,
definitely gonna have to watch those so you can see all the Easter eggs in them too. Like,
I'll definitely be interested in watching it just to like see because I know a lot of the ones I've skipped
mm-hmm.
or like because what happened like I started like randomly picking and then I just kind of lost interest in the show.
Right.
Not because like it sucked or anything, just because I
Mm-hmm.
don't know I saw other things that I was more interested by.
Yeah.
That's why like I know that I missed out on a lot of like really well acclaimed
Oh,
episodes.
yes, you
So I
did.
will be looking forward to check those out, but not because of Easter eggs,
Yeah, well,
because
no,
I don't
not
care
because
about
Easter eggs,
Easter
but
eggs.
like it's just really
Yeah.
cool how they put them in there. And anyway,
Mm.
yeah, it's really good. We will definitely be checking them out, hopefully for the channel. And yeah, I'm just ready to get into this episode because it's one of my favorites from this season.
Cool. Yeah. Ready?
You ready? All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of our social media will be in the description box below. And let's get into this episode. You want to count us in?
Starting in three, two, one, play. Clearly not cut out
I
for
was gonna say,
this.
Jesse, you suck at this.
You should maybe try cooking some substances. Damn, the dog and the son are disappointed in you.
You are so real. It's incredible.
May I? Oh my god. It's amazing.
Okay, he's some sort of like android or
So,
cyborg or
out there,
something.
are you like sleeping right now?
It's a kind of sleep. Anyway, we have to be. So great to meet you.
So great.
I mean, yeah, it's clearly like a retro futuristic sort of past, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
It's that's what I love about Black Mirror. It's like it'll be like our reality, but like an alternate reality kind of thing.
Oh, I think I can kind of see what's happening here.
Mm.
They're really in space, and this is like their avatars sort of living on Earth.
You're quick. Good job.
Thank you. Because I like remember seeing the space photos. I'm like, what's happening with that? And then like her going, "Are you real?" I was like, "Oh, I see what's happening."
Yeah. I love this house.
Yeah, I love this design. Really cool. And then once again, it's like sort of like old people, older generation's idea of the future.
Yeah.
That kind of design, and it's really neat.
Yeah.
I wonder how this works, because it's like when they're sleeping up there, then they're here, or it's just like they're operating two bodies.
Right. Close your eyes, Sid. You're too young for this. Sorry, y'all. I have a cold, so my eyes are watering.
Is it not because you're moved by what's happening
I'm
on the
completely
screen?
moved. I'm just so touched. As is she.
I was just thinking the same thing. Damn, Jesse, why you're not doing all this stuff? You're just doing chores. Go and like, sleep in the bed. You know what I mean? So you're not just like standing creepily
Right?
somewhere.
Yeah.
ULD.
Sorry. I have to go.
Very contrasty juxtaposition between the two
Yeah,
couples.
this home is very cold.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, well, I guess your body will really rested.
Right. Right.
Interesting. I wonder like what the conflict will be, I like the contrast in the rooms as well.
Right.
Jesse's, yeah, this guy's room was very just but
Yeah.
empty. That's a strange number of people to have. I feel like it should be at least two. Oh, sorry, at least three.
That's it.
I really like the production design, and like
Mm-hmm.
I fully buy it being like a 60s sort of retro futuristic
Mm-hmm.
space.
Yeah, the production's so good on this.
He's a little quiet, but we'll grow
I
into
mean, you
it.
got no friends
Lana?
there.
Right?
Cape Ann gonna be cosmopolitan enough for her?
That's why
She's
she's
doing
so
Mm-hmm.
Really?
out there.
I only met her the once, but she struck me as quite the butterfly. I think she likes it there. When's
Nice
her
of
next
saying,
physical?
let's not talk about this
Right?
anymore.
Yeah.
Friday. Boss, see you Friday. Have a good week. You too.
So they did the job and now they're just gonna sleep,
Yeah.
just be at home for all those days.
Yeah.
This is one of those ideas that I feel like sounds nice on paper, but at the same time, like, I don't think I would like this. If I'm away, I kind of just want to be away. You know what I mean?
But being away for, I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's a compromise than being out there for so long.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it certainly seems like one of those
Mhm.
situations. It's like a long-term mission,
Yeah.
and not just like a 2-week thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just think about the money it would take to build these avatar things. Like, yeah, so they have to be out there for a long time for them to do this.
Maybe we should have a little party.
Invite who?
Party.
The farm
There are people in the country.
For the local folks.
Yeah, we can
Say
make friends with
hello.
the new neighbors.
Mhm.
Talk about your astronaut
Neighbors.
job.
Something small in the garden.
We'll see.
I'm sensing marital issue there.
Like, let her have a little party, like a home warming
Yeah.
party or something. Like, come on.
Isn't those kids? Have they broken in somehow? Trying to look at that machine or whatever? They seem like just crazy enough to do that, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god.
Nah,
It's Dave, whatever
they
his
were
name.
normal kids.
It's Sigma, Theta, and that's Epsilon.
Okay, I don't want to join your fraternity. Get the fuck out
Right.
of here.
You're in my house.
You gonna bash your friend Kappa's brains in your beautiful room here?
Your name's
If I have
Kappa, dude.
That might disrupt your frequency.
You got to kappa your ass, bro. What's wrong with these sick people?
Right?
So where's his wife?
She sleeps hard.
Sigma, give me your hammer.
That's very cool looking blood.
Theta, get his family.
What the dude?
Try to work out where you are.
These people clearly want the location and like what they're doing out here in space.
Please, not my children. Please. Please.
Dude, they're
please,
not
my
robots.
children. Blood. Real blood. Where I got cut.
Yeah, I don't doubt you're real. A man sleeps in the sky while his mechanical image walks the earth. And you share your bed with this abomination? You start.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I had some questions, concerns about this technology, but I wouldn't go this route.
Right?
Jesus,
There's
it's
always
fucked up.
lunatics, though. Like, that's so fucked up.
I feel like instead of going back in, he should have like contacted the company or whatever.
Depending on how far out they are, who knows how long
Yeah.
that would take.
It could take a long time, yeah.
Mhm.
Space communication. Yeah, like by the time he gets back home,
David, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
his kids will be like all buried, etc. too. So
Mm-hmm.
that sucks.
There's a very cool detail with the plants that we're going to talk about later on.
He told me to get out. Sons of bitches that did this walked into a station and gave themselves up. Some sort of hippie cult. Board says if we feel we need protection, we can have it, but
Well,
we're
yes,
a long
get it.
way from California. Bastards even destroyed his replica. Set it on fire.
Naturally.
That means the whole time that I am down here, he's just alone up there. 2 years down on the mission. Another 4 to go.
Can't they make him another
Yeah.
replica somehow?
I mean,
I
they
would
made
imagine you'd have to
these
be
while
here.
we were still back down here. Now it's just not possible.
Damn, now he's stuck there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Even if they could,
That sucks.
what does he have left here?
Yeah, that's also true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should get the security.
Right? I would want it. I don't care how far away from anything. Like,
Exactly,
still,
dude.
because then of course that gives other people's ideas. You know.
Mm.
He stopped
The
shaving.
beard now.
Yeah.
That means he stopped caring.
Yeah. I mean, how could you not though?
Yeah, of course. Jeez. Something tells me they were inspired by the whole Manson thing.
Probably.
I mean, look at the guy's mugshot.
Mm-hmm.
From the valley of the shadow of death.
Jeez.
And you know, this is the 50s or whatever, so this has already taken place. He's getting this late because of the signal taking
Yeah.
so long.
4 years, I think. Yeah, 4 years to go.
So this plant on the right side of our screen, the ones trailing down
Yeah.
right there, those are called String of Tears. And they're all over that
So,
place.
like-
They had to have added them on purpose.
Right. More for like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And thanks to
His
my new
tears
plant
kinda deal.
knowledge, I know that.
yeah. At this point, yeah, you gotta go insane. There's no other way.
Right?
And I would start getting worried as his bunkmate about my own health.
Right. Yeah, your own safety too, because
Exactly.
yeah.
Because this man is not okay right now.
No, he's not.
naturally. And Lord knows what he might do.
Yeah.
So I think I kind of see where this episode is going, maybe.
Hey!
That's not good.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
No.
Look at him.
Sure.
He's playing his part so well.
Just looking things over.
Mm. He got a great look in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know he was going to throw himself out.
Ah,
So,
what do you mean?
Right?
Something. I'm
He
still
was
up there.
100% thinking about it.
It's a two-man ship. Relies on the both of us. If there was like a computer malfunction, some sort of technical issue,
Nah,
that is me dead too.
Don't say that.
We have
It's a
to
real
think
possibility.
about
Yeah.
this. The man is lost.
What if you let him use your link?
I was thinking that,
mm-hmm.
but I was wondering
Like,
if that was possible in
as
this
in,
fiction. You know what I mean?
Say,
Right.
just for an
The technology
hour,
worked like that.
time enough to let him walk in the woods, feel
If that works, that
feel
might
the
be
breeze
a
on
good
his
compromise.
face.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that would have its own issues.
David might not even want that.
It's an idea worth
Even
floating.
Yeah.
asking could
I
be
mean,
a
because he's
kindness.
not well.
No. And he's suffering cabin fever times 100.
Right? Look at him. He's not even clean.
Listen, David. I was talking with Lana, and we both feel that you could use a break. About using my link. Just for a little while.
His hands are
Yeah,
shaking.
get out of
Some
this place. Yeah.
Air.
I think I'd like that very much.
I hope we're not gonna use that link to like pursue vengeance or something. I mean, those guys are already in custody. or
Right.
whatever, but now Aaron Paul will have to play two people, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Look at him.
Jeez. Yeah, you.
Like his breathing is
time.
even.
Yeah, like he's itching to get back. I wonder if like protocol allows it or whatever.
Yeah. His body
Damn.
needs this rest.
And it's like, like the kid will think of you as the same guy,
Mm-hmm.
but the wife knows, and that's gonna be it's bizarre. That's a great quote unquote smile,
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to see the forest?
Yes. Thank you.
That is a really pretty
It's
forest.
beautiful.
Music's really nice in this episode.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. Aaron Paul's always picking up a bug.
Yeah, I just realized you're so right. The third time I've seen him do this.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't Jesse. And I don't. It's one of those things like I don't even know how that would feel.
I know. I know.
It's like there's a certain human level of it. I'm like, right, I can like kind of connect those dots.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's other aspects of it. I'm like, what is what is even that?
Mm-hmm. He's probably like, this is unusual. Mom and Dad don't usually walk side by side like this.
Yeah, like what changed?
Uh,
Yeah, he already looks much different.
doesn't he? Yeah. His hands aren't shaking.
Mm-hmm.
He.
Yeah, he's like standing a little taller, kind of.
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful.
He's played this part really well.
He is. Yeah, both are really good in this.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I feel like this is something you gotta give him like once a week or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like, come on, you gotta.
For 4 more
Once you've done
years.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also gotta like set up ground rules, etc. Yeah, I'm sorry if I like have someone of my likeness going around doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like for the most part, people will like see, oh, it's him in space controlling this too. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you gotta be really clear on things and like
Right.
people need to know, etc., etc.
You scared me.
Well, it feels like that really worked. He seems a little lighter now.
The poor man. He wept like a child.
In front of you?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
Hug them.
Not much.
Oh come
He
on,
was set up
don't
by
do
the
this.
What could I even say?
No, there's nothing to say. in
Yeah,
that situation.
yeah.
You did this from memory?
Wow,
When something is
Right.
good, I just gotta see it.
I mean, this is quite something. If I had this down there, I would hang it on the wall.
I could make
know-
reproduce it when I'm down there.
If you guys could maybe get me a canvas and some oils, I could paint you something like this for your home. I shouldn't ask. It's not fair. I'm sorry.
Let me think it over.
Let's see.
Okay.
There's an ethical, reasonable way to do this.
Right.
And let's do that.
What do you say?
I'm glad he's asking her.
Yeah. hmm And they should, because like once again, like
Yeah.
everyone needs to know who's who,
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna fall in love with him because it's like, you know, first of all, he looks like Aaron Paul and he's a pretty handsome man. But like you transplant like a nicer personality into him. That's why I was like, you know, there's an ethical, reasonable way to do this, but I don't think that's that.
Here.
I can't. I'd make a mess of it.
It's fine. You make a mess, I can paint right over it.
Okay, that's a blob.
It's fine. Here, just move the brush through.
Here, let me touch her hand.
Oh my goodness.
This is also nice.
You just like plaid.
I do. I just like shirts. They're cool.
You like plaid shirts.
Painting's looking good.
Bro, this relationship's on life support.
Right? They're not interactive at all.
Jesus. No, whatever the issue is, because they clearly liked each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're together, so I would hope there's something there. But yeah, they don't talk at all.
Mm-mm.
He's not gonna be happy if he finds a picture of his wife there. Oh well, you know, I paint what I see.
Is there a hardware store in town?
There's Mitchell's. They'll be open.
You think Cliff would mind if we borrow his car?
Now we're going out on a date. Ooh.
Oh my god.
I think it's a
I want to check the
sort of
bookstore out a
cobble
moment.
place. Oh, picked out some
Wanna
sci-fi
come?
books for you. Ooh. By the way, I do kind of like dig this, but also I'm like, I hate that it's happening because
Yeah.
it's like it's gonna create so many problems.
Right.
And I'm like, ugh. It's like,
What?
bro, mom says it's my turn on the Xbox.
You added me?
You don't mind, do you?
No.
Could have had the kid too. Make it less weird.
Not at all. I'm flattered.
I mean, it's not weird. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like, I mean, like, Cliff wouldn't like it. Oh, here comes the move. You know what comes next.
It's the same song he was playing when he was dancing with his wife.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not creepy at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, there's an ethical way to do this.
There's a small detail there, like when he did the bow thing, because he's really tall, like in his actual
Yeah.
body. So you get the
Yeah.
feeling that he bowed that low because he's used to being taller.
Right.
It could just be me reading into it, but I was like, huh.
No, it certainly could be a thing, because like, when they stood next to each other, I certainly noticed the height difference.
Yeah.
For a moment, I was like, is this cheating? And I was like, yes, absolutely.
Yes,
it
it's
is.
cheating.
Like, it was like, for a split second, I was like, is this? And like, yeah, yes, it is, because like, it's not about the body.
Yeah.
It's about the fact who's inside.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
It's okay.
It's really not.
It's really not, yeah.
I've given you the wrong idea.
Dude, why are you doing this again?
Right? Ew.
See,
You want that?
Like, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
You come here, you confuse me. You pick out gifts, you mess with my head. Work your way into my home, wearing my husband like a suit. At you.
she's looking at her husband, remembering how he used to
Exactly.
be, not at you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because like I said, they got together for a reason.
Right.
And like probably the things that causing a rift or like a quietness in their marriage is the fact that he's on this mission
Mm-hmm.
and he's not really here.
Right.
Ooh, that's a great sign. Who did that? Oh, the kid did
The
it.
kid.
He hit him, didn't he? 100% did that.
Totally.
And he doesn't know it's not his dad.
Exactly.
See, now, and we can't really stop it because once he's got a taste of this, he's gonna go fucking nuts if he doesn't get it. Like, and this is why we need 3 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if one of those goes crazy, there's a third one to be there,
Yeah.
make things right.
Right. And also, why one replica? Why have one when you have 2 at twice the price?
First rule in government spending. Why build one when you can have 2 at twice the price?
That
Which, as far as Henry knows, was from you.
nothing I haven't done myself 100 times. You know Henry can be a talent.
And he's giving him
Remember
like,
when he burned? The boy needs keeping in line.
this is gonna be so weird for her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
Yeah, I don't
finish the
know.
painting.
She should tell him.
She should tell him, but once again, it's like I think she's thinking about they gotta work for the next 4 fucking years.
True.
Because like he's the one who goes outside to do the repairs.
Right.
He can just like not open the fucking door or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna go into his room, see the sketches. He's gonna be like hidden under his bed. There it is.
Yep.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh lord.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get the wrong idea.
Totally.
And like once again, like you said, I kinda agree she should have told him, but at the same time I get why she didn't.
Yeah.
But like now it's just a whole deal.
Yeah.
Just a stupid, like a fantasy. Maybe.
Fantasy?
Don't fantasize about my
Bro,
wife.
come on.
Right?
My wife! You fucking creep! My wife!
It's pure fantasy. I
Ew.
got mixed up.
Stop
Oh,
saying
you got
that.
mixed up. It's just so beautiful. It's...
There's a nicer way of saying it, and first of all, let's start by apologizing. Not
Right?
explaining.
Right? We were rooting for you.
God. Just
I'm also like,
destroy.
the way he's talking right now, I'm like, if you get a chance, are you gonna go and hurt the children to teach him a lesson or some shit? Because I don't know.
Mm,
Because that would suck. You know what I mean?
right, yeah.
And you don't even care.
I care plenty.
Your wife is a lonely woman.
Oh boy.
Stop talking about my wife.
You don't know what you've got.
I know damn well
do to you?
Thing is, I'm sure he knows that he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's have a productive talk and move towards a solution. Oh, come on. She didn't do anything.
What's going on? Did you pose for him?
No, I did not
Seriously?
pose for him.
Show him your body?
Oh, my lord.
Of
Dude.
course not.
Did he touch you? He draws from memory.
You don't think he's drawn a naked woman before?
Right?
He has seen nothing.
Dude. Transplant her face on another person's
Right?
body.
Give me the truth.
Like, I can draw a
Give me the
naked
truth.
body.
I
You know what I
swear
mean?
on my life, on Henry's life, nothing happened.
I can understand him being this way because it's like that's so many hours of his life that he wasn't here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told you he hit our son,
Mm-hmm.
and you did not listen to me.
She wanted to protect your feelings. That's why she told you in a subtle way.
Because he still has to work with him.
So then how did he know?
I don't know.
Dude, pay attention.
Yeah. And it hurts so much because it's
Thinks you're
true.
lonely.
All the
She
time
is,
you're
dude.
here, I'm lonely. Now I just walk from room to room, and you walk from room to room, but you're a shadow, and I am here. I am real. For a moment, it felt like
Exactly,
my husband
that's-
was back.
That's
and
what she's
he-
trying to say.
Yeah. At least they talked.
Yeah. Even though I'm sure it's a tough conversation, I'm sure she was like happy to have it because it's
Yeah.
like, you know, they talked finally.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, guys.
And this is their first physical interaction at all that we've seen.
Yeah. See, there you go. That's nice. But we have time left, and I'm sure it won't end well. You
I
have
wanted
not.
to apologize.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
I overstepped the mark, and I apologize. Nothing happened with Lana.
I know. She wasn't interested.
If you say some wrong thing,
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't want me using your link anymore.
oh my
It's
lord,
just
dude.
in person.
Yeah.
I owe her an apology too.
How about you write something and I'll recite it too?
That your visits offend her. That you offend her. The thought of you returning makes her vomit. A con man. The worst kind. The arrogant kind.
Now I'm wishing we had a steel door for our room.
Right?
And not a fucking piece of cloth.
Right?
You see? Things seems nicer.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what I mean. Like throwing you out the fucking airlock. The moment you wake up, he's gonna whack the shit out of you. He's gonna throw him outside the
What is
fucking thing, isn't he? I mentioned
Small
it.
impact a few minutes ago. Cool.
Yep.
Too big took a hit.
Bullshit.
Shaking pretty bad.
And he's gonna return and oh my god. Oh no, Aaron Paul, no. Damn it. It's just like 2001 Space Odyssey. Open the pod bay doors, Al. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. I had this thought a long time ago, but I didn't want to say it. I'm like, this.
Well, this is the
fucking
perfect part
sucks.
for it. So.
Look at this man. He's a fucking snake for real.
We were all rooting
This
for him
fuck all
so
leaking
bad.
out there.
Because the beginning was
Absolute
so awful.
bastard. It's like, yes, something terrible happened to you, but dude, there's like a limit to sympathy. You can't, it's not a blank check to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
David.
Man, this sucks. I hate this so much. Hard cut, he's inside enjoying his life. I still don't trust it. Something's up. What have you done in that time? I know exactly what he's fucking done, Hunter. I know exactly what he's done.
What do you think he did?
Did he just murder his family?
Oh, God.
Where's my tag?
Did he break it? Oh
My
my
tag.
god. He broke it, the fucking bastard. No? Dude, I do not trust this man at all.
I know, right?
See, I fucking knew it. Oh my god. Through my...
Lana!
And you know like how much trouble he is gonna be and no one's gonna believe him?
Right? There's blood everywhere, too. Like, it's... He didn't just kill them. Like, he had fun.
And can we get Aaron Paul like a role in a comedy or something? Jesus Christ. Dude, like my heart was like sinking.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill you, as he should.
And he's just
You
sitting
absolute... I don't even have words, like, my god. Look at that smug
I
cunt.
know.
Like, what did he ever do to hurt you? He just did you a kindness.
Exactly. And you abused it and then got mad because they didn't want you to go back down there again because you're an asshole.
This is a sick man.
He's
And I fucking hate
fucked.
this cover. Get it the fuck out of my ears. I'm at it. You know, I'm glad they didn't use Django Reinhardt's version. It would have ruined it for me. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's Beyond the Sea.
I really enjoyed that, but also, fucking hell.
So what'd you think?
I really liked it. This was awesome, but also,
Yay.
what the fuck, man?
I know, dude. I know.
You absolute asshole. This...
Fuck. He is fucked. Like, your family is murdered in front of your face. You know, he knows what that's like, whatever. They offer you an opportunity to get out of here for like an hour a week just so you don't go
so
fucking
you can
crazy.
touch grass.
And yeah, literally. And like, you abuse that by hitting on the man's wife, and because they won't let you go back down again because you abuse that, you murder his family, you kill her.
The moment I knew, okay, here's the thing. Getting infatuated with the man's wife, I get it. You know,
Yeah.
the first time you do it, sure. But then he's like, you know, you want this, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's nothing. And then he does it again. I'm like, I knew. I was like, see, something's not right there. I fucking knew at that moment. And sure enough.
Yeah.
Man, this is so fucked up.
I know, right? I know. It's so well written. It's so
It really
and
is. And it's
executed
like,
and acted. Josh Hartnett played the fuck out of that
he's
role.
really good in this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was great. And also Aaron Paul playing like two different people is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like sort of subtle sort of body language changes to him. And yeah. I mean, you already know, like, the thing is, like, there's still that like Jesse thing in it. Not like, oh, he's playing Jesse, but more like I have that connection to Jesse because I really love that character.
Right.
So I hate seeing Jesse being sad. So, be sadder. It's like that's a surefire way to get me emotional.
Yeah.
Man. Also, Kate Mara was really good in this.
She
She was
was.
nice supporting player.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like just yeah, like I said, I think before the finale I like mentioned, I think I mentioned, or maybe I thought about it and I think I did, but I didn't. But I was like totally thinking at one point, like my whole thing of like, oh, this should be a 3-person job at least, is because of situations, well, not like this, because who could have seen this coming, but more like, you know, it's a good idea to have 3 people.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a safety wall so that, because like if it was 3 people, what I would have done is like only 2 people can go to the links at the one at a time.
Exactly. Yeah.
The third person has to be there to monitor everything to make sure things are going right.
Uh-huh.
Because even in 2001 Space Odyssey, once again, it was a 2-man team that got fucked
True.
by the AI. So we gotta have 3 people.
You gotta have 3 people. The book he got for her is called "The Moon is a Harsh Mistress," and it's by Robert Heinlein. It's about a lunar colony's revolt against the absentee rule from Earth. So it's a
Absentee rule from Earth.
yeah. So like it's a bunch of people on on the moon.
The moon.
Yeah,
And right.
yeah,
Earth people are trying to govern them, and they're like,
Yeah.
bro, you're not even here.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, so I see why he picked that
Yeah.
particular one, because it kind of fits.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I feel, and what really appreciate about the writing and like the characters is like I feel betrayed too,
Yes.
because I have so much sympathy for this man, and then he goes and does this absolute nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, because that beginning was harsh, man. Like
It's absolutely terrible.
it rips you apart that they killed his family in front of him and then burned the replica, so he's stuck up there. That's awful. And you see him unraveling, just the way Josh Hartnett did, like the shaking of the hands, his blank stare, his slow movement, the way his clothes are dirty, he's all disheveled and his beard's growing. Like he just did such a great job of displaying and emoting all of that pain.
Yeah, I think though I think Aaron Paul is the better actor here. I feel more impressed by Hartnett because I have seen nothing of him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like, the thing of like, oh, it's easier to impress when the other people don't have any expectations or whatever,
Yeah.
or low expectations
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
It's that thing, and I really liked him in this role too.
I'm gonna tell you, I like Josh Hartnett in this because I saw the stuff he was in when he was younger, and I was not impressed. So the
Right.
fact that he did this role so well, I was like, oh my god, he can actually act. Like, I was like, maybe it was the
I think
director's
that's the thing.
fault.
It's like, yeah, it's entirely possible. That's the thing. It's like, especially like art things.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, best not to judge people by like their worst or seemingly worst thing,
Yeah,
because there's so many things
Mhm. Influence how they act.
that can go wrong or
Yeah.
influence.
Yeah.
Because just recently in a particular video game, not The Last of Us, relax. There was an actress who was cast, and like people were really upset about her performance.
Mhm.
And I thought I liked her voice a lot,
Mhm.
and I mostly like her performance, but like there's certainly I was like they could have used more takes for some of these lines.
Mm.
And but that was my opinion, and I didn't like voice it anywhere. I certainly didn't go and like harass her endlessly in like comments like a lot of people did.
Yeah.
And she ended up like deleting her accounts, etc. And now as the same character, she got to do like a little DLC for the game, like a 4-hour thing. And she's in it more. And just from what I heard in the trailers, she sounds great.
Awesome.
So I'm like, see, that's the thing. It's like, don't go start harassing people over nothing. Because it's like, you don't know. It could have been, maybe they were short on time. Maybe the director was not that great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe she just feels a bit more comfortable in this role. Could we not like immediately jump to the nuclear option?
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw him in things when I was younger, and I was just like, okay, he's a guy. Like, it wasn't impressive at
Yeah.
all. So when I saw him in this, at first I didn't even recognize him because, he's older. But then when I knew who it was, I was like, ooh, okay, I'm not good. I wasn't expecting much, but then he just blew it out of the water. Like, he did a fun, like, and again, it's probably him being able to act and the director, great script, like all those things
Yeah,
coming
great
together.
script.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I remembered him. I saw him in Black Hawk Down,
Oh, that's right.
and I recently, I guess, I saw him pictures of him in Oppenheimer
Okay, gotcha.
because I have not seen that
Yeah,
yet.
me neither.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
You know-
He's probably good in Oppenheimer then.
Yeah, though I imagine it's like a small role because like
Yeah.
Oppenheimer has a lot of like sort of medium to big actors in it
Okay.
for like bit parts even. So
Yeah.
that's like a movie we should like react to on the channel. That would be great because I have not seen it,
Yeah, I mean,
and you have not
yeah,
seen
that'd
it.
be cool. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Man.
so what'd you think of what's her face? Her character.
Kate Mara's
Yeah.
character. I really liked her because I think both. The thing is, like, I really can appreciate and like empathize with all three positions here.
Mhm.
Well, of course, David to a certain extent,
Right.
of course,
Right.
because it's like, uh, you know, she's trying to protect her husband's feelings
Mhm.
because he's out there, he's got to do the stressful job with this man,
Yes.
and if she handles it incorrectly,
Uh-huh.
God knows what the fuck can go wrong.
Right. And they have
You
to
know?
rely on each other to do this ship.
They have to rely on each
yeah.
other. There has to be a trust.
Yeah.
So she tried to handle it.
Mhm.
She, and once again, like I could tell straight from the jump. It's not, though I might have joked about it in the wrong way, but it's like I think she missed her husband,
Yes.
who he used to be.
Right.
She misses truly having him around her
Mhm.
because I think David's wife was much more comfortable with this replica version of him here.
Right.
And not to say, oh, their love wasn't real or anything. No, not saying that at all. It's like she was more comfortable with that. Good for
Well,
her.
also,
But-
David was more
Attentive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like they're going out to the movies. He's doing a little something, like, keeping her
Yeah.
satisfied, and like he's much more. He's spending time with the kids. He was drawing them,
Yeah.
And what's his face was not doing any of that.
No. And once again, it's like I don't know why he is that way,
Mhm.
but it's like, well, I'm not gonna. I don't think once again, like you talk to him about it, and even her about it.
Mhm.
I don't think it's because of a lack of love. Clearly not. Like at a certain point, he did start like spending. I mean, from the beginning, he was like trying to spend some time with his kid.
Right.
So yeah, it's not due to lack of love. I don't entirely know what it is. Could be that he's just bad at
Yeah.
showing love.
Yeah.
And now that there's this literal distance between them,
Right.
despite kind of not being the distance there,
Hmm.
I think he doesn't know how quite to handle that.
Right.
And once again, I think communication would have helped, like they did at the end, and it seemed to fix
It
things.
did.
Because like you noted, it was like the first time they hugged each other,
Right.
and it was like a true intimacy between them.
Hmm.
So yeah, I really applaud the wife for like having the idea.
Hmm. Yeah.
First of all, because it's not a bad idea.
Right.
It really isn't.
No.
And like I kept saying, there's like a proper way to do this,
Right.
open communication, etc., and all that. And this could work. We could have truly made it work.
Yes.
But nope, this man had to just go and
Be a
fuck it up,
complete
fuck it all up.
creepy asshole, murdering, like assaulting asshole. Like, ew, dude. And she said no and walked away from you. Why are you trying again? Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
And like trying to tell her that it's okay. And what sucks is like it would be hard to like not have that to overcome that emotion of like not wanting to murder him there.
Yeah.
But it's like if you do, you're stuck there. But then again, it's like what's left for him down here?
Yeah.
Once again, he's kind of like him, and now they're both trapped there.
Yes. And like, what is that gonna be
And
like from this point on? Like,
yeah, so honestly, if I'm Aaron Paul, I'm killing him.
I'm killing
Straight
him
up.
too.
Yep. Because I don't care anymore.
Nope.
I have no reason to go back down there. And if I somehow make it, it's gonna be such a big legal mess.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I sure as hell like if say if the wife slash or the kid was down there,
Yeah.
I have something to fight towards.
Right.
That like, okay, I'm gonna work with this asshole so I can go back to them. But no, there's nothing down there. I'm killing you right here and now.
Exactly.
Or I'm dying trying.
Yeah.
And then you'll die because this is a two-man zone.
Exactly.
So good luck.
Like, I mean, because in theory, like, he could explain, like, yeah, he lost his wife and his family. He went crazy. He stole my link and,
Yeah.
you know, and murdered my family because out of jealousy or whatever. But
Yeah.
like you said, there's nothing for him down there now. Like, what?
Yep.
What's the purpose of even fighting to get back down there and explaining yourself? Because that's fucked.
Yeah. Man, that's
Yeah.
he truly fucked it all up for everyone
did.
involved.
Because of his jealousy. Just disgusting.
Because of his jealousy and like Aaron Paul called him out rightly.
Yep.
I think he conveyed the wife's message,
Yep.
though in his own words.
Yes.
But like saying, you're the worst kind of con man, the arrogant type.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Like, it's like you really think. And here's the thing, maybe he would have let you down there
After a while.
one more time,
Yeah.
but not immediately.
Right. Let some time
So-
pass because they have 4 more years here, and
Yeah.
like he would see him going a little space crazy after a while. So maybe after a while
Sure.
he will let him use the link again. They would have discussed it and set up some
It's like
parameters.
maybe you can do it through a piece of paper,
Right.
or like
Or-
all kinds of things.
But it's
But no, man, it's
so
like
fucked up. I love Black Mirror.
kind of, it's not a perfect analogy, but like really reminds me of the golden goose and the guy just kills it
What?
for the golden goose story. You don't know it? Really? That surprises me. So the story of the golden goose, it's about like here's a man, he finds a goose that like lays golden eggs.
Right.
And he goes and he's very poor, so he goes and sells it. It's like, hey, I have some money now, great. And he keeps selling the money, but one day he starts getting greedy, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna just kill this goose, and I'm gonna get all the eggs.
What?
And he kills the goose, and there's fucking nothing inside, because
Yeah.
it's a goose,
It's not
and
just
it's a natural process, you dumbass.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's got fuck all.
Yeah.
And
Well,
this is exactly what this man has done.
totally.
He had a golden goose in a sense,
Totally.
and he completely messed it up, just because of
Greed, jealousy,
not greed, but
arrogance.
jealousy,
Yeah.
arrogance. Man, that's wild.
So crazy.
And like, what I really appreciate about Black Mirror, especially this episode, is like, it's always partly rooted in emotion that I can understand.
Yes.
And then there's some layer of it, some complication, some wrinkle on it that I'm like, I don't quite know how I can quantify that.
Yeah.
and it was in full effect here.
Mm-hmm.
And then and the best Black Mirror episodes, like it's like it starts you at a place of like I can't quantify this specific part of the situation.
Right.
I don't know what that's like, but then like as you spend time, you kind of get it,
Totally.
one way or
Yeah.
the other.
They're done so well. They know how
Yeah.
to pull
This
the
was-
audience in to feel what they want you to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like 15 Million Merits. That's one of my favorites.
Really.
It's like, yeah. Apparently, I guess people don't like it as much as I
don't
thought
like
they
that
did.
one. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Why?
because
You think it's a bit too heavy-handed?
it's too heavy. Like it's too real and it's too heavy. There's too much. I don't like
Oh,
that
okay.
one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that I really appreciate with Black Mirror. It's like they take something unquantifiable and like kind of make you get it
Yes.
by the end of it.
Yes.
And and in it was like, oh, I don't know how it would feel like being away, and it's like, I don't know, and then it's like, how would the wife feel? And then just by spending time, just by seeing the different developments,
Yeah.
I got and I empathize with the main couple here.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, then this guy goes and kicks the sandcastle down.
Right. Just oh my god. And then his face when he's sitting there. His face
Oh
when
my-
he
this-
just that smug.
Absolute smugness, but I think I caught like a glimmer of like,
Yeah.
I know I have fucked up.
Yeah. There's a lot on his face, but he's just.
Yeah. Revenge is rarely satisfying.
But the way he like kicked the chair out for him to sit down, like, come join me at this table.
Oh my
You
God.
know how I feel now. Join me at this table. Like, that's so fucked up. So fucked up. It's such a good episode.
This is a great introduction back to this.
Good. I'm glad. I figured you'd like it, but like I'm really glad. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I mean, it had elements
Mm-hmm.
that I enjoy. Space, truly dark material,
Yeah. You're
and Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
So
perfect
that was
trifecta.
yeah, it's like the stars aligning.
This is now my 5th time watching this episode.
Nice. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to watching some reactions to this, because man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that I was kind of right on a lot of the predictions, and not just like throwing it out there,
Right.
like kind of
I was afraid.
showing some of my work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was afraid that it didn't even enter my mind that he was going to kill them. Honestly,
Right.
I was afraid he was going to. That's what I
Sure.
was scared of. But maybe that's just because I'm
Yeah.
a woman. Like, that's my one.
Sure. I mean, I didn't have that thought until he like advanced on her
Yeah.
first time, and then like she declined.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be bad. And it's like certainly like all the possibilities I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
because like at a moment I thought, oh, is he gonna maybe go after the guys who killed his family? Then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like thinking of like how he could misuse his
Right.
body,
Right.
but then I was like, oh, they're in custody, so I kind of sort of stopped thinking
Yeah.
about that for a moment.
I thought.
But then
Go
like
ahead.
the wife, declining his advances
Mm-hmm.
sort of brought it all back.
Because at first you think that maybe they're going to have some kind of affair and have to figure out
Yeah.
how to navigate it or something. But yeah, once she declines it, I'm like, oh no, this is going to go bad. I seriously thought he was going to assault her. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he did, but in a different way. So, oh, God.
Yeah.
And can you imagine
Well,
how scared she was? Because she wasn't expecting him. She was expecting her husband to come back.
Yeah,
So
it's like
she's
we
completely
don't know
confused about
what she's thinking in those last
yeah.
moments.
We don't know if she knows it was him or what happened. Like, oh my God, that poor woman.
I sure hope she knew that it wasn't the guy who really loved her.
Yeah.
I truly hope that.
Yeah.
Though I'm sure the kid knew nothing about it.
Yes. Oh God, horrible.
Poor kid.
Horrible.
What a great episode.
Fantastic episode.
Great stuff.
I'm glad you liked it. Yay.
I'm too. Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's long and short.
All right. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this episode and what your predictions were if you were along the lines with us. Just go nuts in the comments and let us know what you're thinking. I'm looking forward to reading the comments on this one. But that's it. We'll see you in the next video. All of our social media will be in the description box below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.